is me, all jokers aside, and today we are playing Alan Wake 2. I've decided to try something a bit more scarier, since I myself usually... No kidding. Since I myself usually don't play any scary or horrific games, but I've heard so much good things about this game that I thought, why not play it for you guys? You might sometimes see me looking to the left because my recording software is running on the background and I want to make sure everything goes well. But for now, let's get into Alan Wake 2. I don't know much about this game. I only know that you're following a writer and that you can change your own story. But I say enough talk. Let's dive into it and click on new game. We can go for story, normal or hard. I think story is the easy mode. Let's pick normal. Use a handfare to escape the enemy's grapple unharmed. Cycle tips. When overwhelmed by the enemy, look for a safe haven. Its healing lights prevent the enemy from reaching you. Continue.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
I also dimmed the lights, so my face might not be as pretty as usual, to make it a bit more scarier.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
What the fuck? Oh my god. First thing I'm going to do is get the audio a bit now. Because it is really loud. Okay. We can continue. Unfortunately, we cannot. It's still too loud. 55? Sounds like a good number. Let's move on. Okay, so... oh. Hello. Is this me? I don't feel very handsome. But let's move forward and see what happens. I don't know how I ended up here, but... Wait, what? No! Help me!
Where'd he gone?
Why are they not helping me? I can't run. I tried to press shift, but... Oh my god. I'm not even wearing pants. I hope nobody else sees me. Ah! Oh my gosh. It was just a deer. What the fuck? I'm already shivering down my spines. You can sprint. Oh, now I can sprint. I first needed to get the command. I was ahead of the curve. Oh, there's a house. At least it looks like. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck? Oh my lordy lord! Jesus Christ, man! I'm looking around my room. Like, what happened here? Why am I here? My stomach is already hurting. Yes! Lights! Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Those two guys who saw me. What the fuck? That's a nice way to begin a story, I guess. My fucking god.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
Sounds like a
Say
genuine
hi to Casey.
conversation.
Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
I have no idea what to expect, guys.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
A nice cup of coffee.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Yeah.
Okay. Any words of advice?
FBI.
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
This looks safe, guys. There's still lights on.
Time to get to work.
We have a car. If something bad goes down, we can run. The cult of the tree? The cult of the forest? What was the name again?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
Oh my god.
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Oh my
Eaten
god.
by a bear? I'll check out that map.
No, I'll check out that map. Return 1. Invitation. Map. Nightmare territory. The map displays key locations. Whoa, it's a big map. We are... Oh, Jesus, there's...
I never said that, Mulligan. I said we should both be down here, watching this dead guy. First safety.
People were already talking.
Over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take
Cauldron
over the
Lake.
case.
You're half right. Anderson?
I'm in charge here. Not yet. I want to watch the map. We are here. There is a parking lot. Pony Legends Pad, General Store, Witch Hut, Witch Level. Well, we're not going there. Witchfinder Station, Cauldron. What the fuck? Who calls places like that? I'm in
Sergeant
charge here.
Anderson, I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Oh, just because he's a boy, he's taking charge, huh? Woman can be
right here, Thornton.
taking charge too.
My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Sharpest axe.
What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I could use a briefing, deputy.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be
Outside the
well, you
victim's
know,
person.
inside.
Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods. at
I
night.
know what they were doing.
It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Good. Let's take a look at the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thornton. I mean, I kind of want to go back to see if there's something else I can pick up, but let's just go further now.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
You can access the case board inside the Mind Place. Tap. Whoa!
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Case board.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Oh. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. You can use to move around. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist. Stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrist. Oh. Hey, I wanna... You're now free to negative... No, I don't wanna leave yet. I wanna... Oh, nice. Wendy Davis, teacher. Body bloated, large chest wounds. Found in Cauldron Lake, some organs missing. Patient state of body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. And then we have Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. I think that was the guy I was just playing. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Murder methods. Slight difference in murders, bloating only. The cause of death, chest trauma, exposure to water. Victims had bruising, some form of restraint. Chest trauma, bloating of the corpse. Killer profile. Tattoos. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. Apart from gone missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. A series of murders have occurred around the time of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
True.
You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm.
They die.
Real funny, Anderson.
Foreshadowing?
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Press space, would you? F. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Beautiful. I love nature. I don't know why I'm holding my flashlight, since, you know, it's clear of day.
Nature gives me a headache.
What?
There's too much sky.
Too much sky? Man, you're an old grumpy. I mean, I want to go to that way, but...
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Alright.
Damn. Should've
Rain.
brought an umbrella.
Yeah.
I like the rain. The
Oh.
only thing around here that feels like home.
You hate nature, but you like the rain.
A tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Oh. Ooh, phone boot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Why? Where's our guy? I think we're not hearing him. No. It's Thor. Is it Thornton? I think it's Thornton. General store, Cauldron Lake.
Hey!
Why is there a store over here?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved.
Let's do it,
The
homie.
body's behind the store. Come
Ugh,
on,
that's
I'll
that
show you.
table, right? Where his heart got gutted out.
So, FBI, huh?
Cool, huh?
That's so cool.
Hey!
Down psycho serial killers.
This guy gets me.
Shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
You,
For real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
that was me, not 5 minutes ago. Or at least, it depends on if you're feeling like the character you're
Now,
playing.
this is
But
the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing. You know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest Esteban.
yeah, everything gets wet now.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
It does.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Let's do that.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You oh don't look at that. That's adult content. You unlock your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mine place. C allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with and placed on the case board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. Consistent with previous murder, yeah. Placing a key image on the case board begins a new line of investigation. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. You are now free to examine the case board. Where are my other cases? I had a whole string of cases right here. Oh damn. Or is that in here? Oh. Oh, nice. Yes. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's just follow this up. Facing into my place does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby threats. Thornton? Are you a threat, Thornton? Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That was unprofessional of me. Anyway, let's move to the 2 sign. Right? Shouldn't there be something at every sign? Or can I... You can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
This is definitely the same MO as
Bruising on the
previous
wrist from
killer.
the cargo straps holding him down.
Onto the case board! Huh? You discover clues. Oh, do I need to place them in order? Place it! Drop.
Doesn't look right.
Oh, I need to drop it well. Oh, I just need to new stuff can be placed onto the open quest board. Heart was removed, but then left on the table nearby. Was this murder interrupted? Oh, this can go into the previous case. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think I have an idea. Hello? Can I go back? Huh?
Doesn't make sense.
Onto the open question. Oh, so it needs to be here. Huh? I can't even go to my cases. I need to do something. But I don't know where. Oh. I place it on the question.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists.
I probably skipped that out.
But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goal by pressing Control. Learn more about victim, learn more about killer. Murder matches previous cases, but interrupted. May find some new leads this time. The killers? Question mark. The victim? Question mark.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
We'll learn it soon enough.
Need to find more clues. Multiple
Exactly.
people were here. Multiple killers?
Multiple killers and booze.
Someone was drinking beer.
Yeah.
They
And
spent
someone
time
was making
here,
pictures.
waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Case board.
Was it for a camera?
Multiple sets of footprints. Killers. Oh, shit. Oh, I need to do it on there. Killers. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely your killer was working alone. This is for later, so we're not...
Was he killed here?
later.
Or brought here after? For display?
Interesting. Is this something?
Large amount of blood on the table.
Oof.
The victim died here.
Okay. The victim. Right? No. The killer? What?
Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
Multiple assailants
Quite the
present.
party.
Messy scene. Crime of passion? Crime of passion? Premeditated. Yes. What do you say, partner? Can I talk to you for advice?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about
We're also
13
FBI.
years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people as well as by examining your surroundings.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Damn. So
So
what
what
happened?
happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map.
Ghosts?
Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Sad.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Yo, can I... A map? Oh, this is... I haven't explored the mine place yet, but this is really cozy, man. What is
I
this?
think that's everything.
Oh,
For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything?
I was... Oh, I'm also skipping text. Caseboard. Fourth victim is Robert Nightingale. Last seen. Yes. So this is the info we need about the victim.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Mental state questionable at the time of the disappearance. Premeditated or spontaneous? It was not spontaneous. These guys were waiting for him.
They
Yes!
planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with a
I'm a
criminal.
great detective.
They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Just like all the
Why
other
here?
people.
Why now?
Victim came from.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Sage Mindplace to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. User Intuition Saga can discover new clues by profiling people's interests.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake
What?
before his murder.
Okay, apparently she's very... she has some spiritual connections or something, because she can just hear stuff. I can't do that, but apparently she can.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Click the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
I
This
don't.
wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component.
I don't think it's
They didn't
wise.
see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I don't think it's wise to listen to that voice in your head. Doesn't really sound reassuring. But anyway, let's go to our case board and piece where our victim came from. Cauldron Lake. Didn't we get also a second page over there? We did our profiling.
Nightingale
Oh,
was chosen
sorry,
as the victim.
sorry.
Why?
Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
So we're going to the lake.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that, Thornton. Please don't die, man. I love you.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I just
think
listen to the
Nightingale
voices
came
in my
up from
head.
that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated.
No.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Which
Haven't
ladle?
figured that
Cauldron
part out
lady.
yet.
Lots of questions.
Why is it also
Lots
foggy?
of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives
Oh
me
my
the
god.
creeps.
Oh my
You need
god.
to get out more.
What are these guys called? A cult of the
Kinda
tree?
creepy, though.
Is this their hideout? Ooh.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Yo.
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Oh, this is really fun, man. Getting these clues together. Show me the piece of paper. Zoom. Oh. Let's put it, trail has gone cold. Footprints emerging from the rock. I know what to do. What? He walked through a boulder? That doesn't make any sense.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Too many unknowns, doesn't make sense. Asking wrong questions? Anything else here? The paper, but I can't look at it. Oh, I can. Just had to exit.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Ooh. I love
Lines scratched
typewriters,
out
the sound they
and
make.
added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
What?
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Bro, that was Alan Wake typing. I don't know anything about Alan Wake yet, but I know that is Alan Wake.
Someone's been watching
He's...
us.
Sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
The fucking pop-up
Either he dropped this page,
of the achievement
or
scared
the
me.
killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Anyway, I wanted to say Alan Wake is coming to Dead by Daylight, so oh.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Oh my god, is that salt instead of sugar? So Childish.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Let's do some profiling. The
We found a
page.
page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Decide
Still have no idea what's
the
going on.
awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Do we really want to find out? We can also just go home. Manuscript pages. It's the pages. Well, oh, there is footprints. Let's go to the lake, shall we? Or do I need to do something? No. Right? If you're stuck or unsure, don't forget to check the mind place. No, should I? What? No. Oh. Anything else there? No, I think you had something hidden inside of him. Reading the words, these words felt like a message. Someone playing a game with me.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
We're not going to do that, right? Need to get body back to town for
Casey,
examination.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano.
Holy shit.
Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
We are pretty
So,
knowledgeable.
Essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Hey, you
You
made it
got
back. Good.
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
We're ahead of the curve.
On a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you
Aw.
didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Gordon, I love you.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Deer
No
Fest.
problem. I'll do it myself.
I don't have.
And Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town.
I don't like deer
Oh, and
since
I've
this
got
game
a
started.
key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you. Very nice. Shortcut key.
Thanks.
Take the car back to Bright Falls.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Bing. Nice.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in.
Yeah.
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this
Yeah.
gruesome.
Big electricity plant or something. Let me go. I'll take the lead.
Can't
So I'll
fit the
walk forward.
clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod.
Voices in my head. Let's not forget that.
Record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Yeah. This way looks more safer. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but yes, this looks open and safe.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Yeah, I could go for a good meal. Ugh.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
I don't know how thrilled you will stay.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Yo, look at those guys. Being dressed like...
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses
You don't need your flashlight over here, lady. Anyway, look at those guys dressed as a can of soda. These guys look awesome.
What coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
Be like Charlie, guys.
How much did you have? Not enough. That's all. Never enough coffee.
Deerfest.
Bittersweet nectar. Get it in coffee.
This guy.
Get it where you can. Get it now.
This is how you should be as an employee. No! Don't disencourage him. He's doing a great job. Look at him. He's vibing. I wish I could dance like him. Feel like him.
Isn't it? Charlene?
Charlene and Charlie.
You don't think the amount of hot caffeinated beverages you down has anything to do with it? I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Oh
would.
dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear, diner. If we're going to talk with the accent Thornton
Yes.
was talking to.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice.
Good guess. It isn't
I
on our
got some awesome
jackets
coffee.
or
Oh,
anything.
it's Washington's finest.
Already trying to sweeten us up, huh?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves.
Nice. Interrogation
Just
time.
inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Well then, bitches.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Are you the Bookers?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw.
I get it.
Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Can't I sit down? Tell me what you saw.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult.
That guy's
Then
tripping,
we
man.
bolted and called the cops.
Why do you
What
think it
makes
was
you say it
called?
was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
I mean,
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree."
this guy's
Cult of the
tripping.
tree.
Look at it.
Cult of the tree. Oh, and then we found out
Hey!
the whole thing was terrifying.
Speak up! What did you find? You found something! I can profile them. I can listen to my crazy voices.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I know what they were doing.
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Sissy. Sissy! Caseboard. Profiling. Yeah, bookers. So, the cult of the tree,
Cult of
huh?
the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
Yeah.
A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
So basically you just listen to the inner thoughts of the people. So first we listened to that crazy drunk guy and now we're listening to the bookers.
The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Once was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry, I need to go to the caseboard. The previous murder. Oh, I have one clue for the previous murder. The bookers describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting, and tearing into the guy with knives. That must fit the killer profile.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Alright, guys. And with that, it's time to end off this first episode. Who is the cult of the tree? Why are they murdering these people? What is inside the victim? Who is Alan Wake? More answers will come in the following episode, when we will find out and solve this mystery. Hopefully. This was All Jokers Aside. Till the next episode of Alan Wake 2. Goodbye.